3, testing microphone, 1, 2, 3, testing microphone, 1, 2, 3. We're a strange old species in the grand cosmos of the universe. If you think that every silver coin has been formed in the dying heart of a star billions of years ago, and the silver floating through space finally coalesced and has been minted now into this beautiful dinosaur-themed coin, but then to take it a step further and incorporate a millions and millions year old piece of actual dinosaur tooth, I mean, it's just the next level. This is the slightly unpronounceable Carcharodontosaurus coin from CIT, and we're going to take a good close look at it today in this week's In Focus Friday. Everybody, Backyard Bullion here. Welcome to this week's edition of In Focus Friday, where we take a good close look at cool things made of silver. And we have got a very cool dinosaur themed coin from CIT. If you don't know who CIT are, they are an incredible coin designer and wholesaler with some of the most incredible pieces. We recently did a big compilation video of all of the reviews we've done of them so far. Absolutely stunning pieces, well worth checking out. You'll find links in the description box below to their website where you can see more information about their latest releases. But today we are going to be looking at this absolutely incredible dinosaur themed coin. So well worth letting them know how you think about this particular coin down in the comment section. They love to see the feedback that people give about their products, and they also love to hear what we've got to say on the channel, which is incredible. And big news, they have agreed to donate some coins. We haven't got exactly what they are donating yet, but I'm sure it will come at some point very soon for our 100,000 subscriber giveaway. So if you needed no better reason than to subscribe than that, then make sure you are, because when we get to well, we're already at 100K, so used to saying that. But when we get to July is when we're going to have our 10-year anniversary. We're going to do a big giveaway, and CIT have already donated some coins. When I get them, I'll share what they are. But stunning. So here we go. This is the a really unpronounceable name, but I'm going to give it a go. So Carcharodontosaurus. I think that's right. I'm sorry to any paleontologists that are in the room that maybe have just had a coronary from my pronunciation of that, but a Carcharodontosaurus, I believe this is what we are looking at. So this is part of the Jurassic Relic series. It's a really, really cool little series with lots of different dinosaurs. And let me tell you, when I showed my son this coin, he was ecstatic. Big fan of the dinosaurs and a big fan of this particular coin. He's already earmarked it for his little collection, even though he's only 3.5 years old, but he loves it. So really cool piece. Mintage wise on this, we've got 999 pieces. Got the certificate of authenticity here, which obviously frames around the coin. You've seen it here. If you've watched the channel for a while and you've seen some of the CIT products out there, you know they come in this nice display box with the clear perspex front, and then you see the coin flanked by one of these COAs. I like that, it's really good. It's a 1 ounce coin from memory, yeah, 1 ounce ultra high relief with a piece of an original Carcharodontus, I can't say it, with an original dinosaur tooth piece in here. So this is what really makes this piece a little bit more special than just a silver coin with a dinosaur theme on it. So I'm going to break open the capsule. I'm going to have a look at it and see about this little bit of dinosaur, and we can then get close and see what it's all about. Now, one thing that I will say is that there have been plenty of coins out there in the world where they, you know, have little bits of like meteorites or like this dinosaurs or fossils in them. And I kind of like that. I remember all the way back when I got started buying, I can't remember who made it or what it was. I've long since parted with it, sold it ages ago, but I had a meteorite themed coin that had a tiny little piece of the meteorite on it. And I always liked that as a idea, as a collectible, as something just a little bit different, because what it also means is that every single coin is completely unique. Right, let me get the other glove on and then we can have a proper look at this. And I like that in this. And one thing I will say is that there's going to be obviously some like naysayers down in the comments going, oh, they're just making it up, it's not a real dinosaur tooth. Well, no, it really is a real dinosaur tooth, because CIT go to that next level to make sure that what they are doing and saying is in fact genuine. Oh, it's such a good looking coin. And I have no doubt that that is a real piece of dinosaur tooth down there at the bottom. So let's get a good close look at this and have a look. So I'm going to have to keep this card out in front of me. The Carcharodontosaurus, there it is. I don't know much about that particular dinosaur. My son is a massive fan of raptors, so it's raptor-esque, which is why he absolutely loves it. Now, in terms of the coin itself, it's got ultra high relief, really, really nice levels of ultra high relief. I like that there's colorization on it, but it's almost like monochromatic in terms of the black and white, but it has got this faint element of almost like a greeny gray on it, which I think looks really, really good. And there we can see right down at the bottom that little piece of dinosaur tooth. And this particular one here, you can see is proper sticking out from the coin. I'm not going to lie though, I'd be a little bit worried if well, in this video especially, because it's going to go straight back in the capsule after I've filmed, but I'd be a bit worried about dislodging that there, but I assume it has been securely fastened to the coin, so hopefully it will be nice and secure. But I'll be extra special careful when we flip it over, for example, and we see here on the other side, the little baby dinosaur coming out of the egg. How cool is that? That is brilliant. And it's nice to see a coin that's got design on both sides. We've obviously got King Charles and the crest of the Cook Islands there for its denomination as a coin. But there have been quite a few coins in the past that I've reviewed where they're just, one side is just a plain King Charles, and this is really cool to see almost that evolution, not evolution, that lifespan of the dinosaur coming out from its, obviously from its shell into the full-on, I'm going to butcher the name again, Carcharodontosaurus. There we go. So I think that's a pretty cool piece, a really nice, unique, every piece is different, of course, because each tiny little piece of that dinosaur tooth will be different. And it's a weird thing to kind of see that and think that fossilized piece of dinosaur tooth is millions and millions of years old. I should probably have looked up at what period of dinosaur history this particular dinosaur could be. I tell you what, that's the Cool Kids Club comment. If you can put down in the comment section at what period and how many millions of years ago this particular dinosaur lived, and then we'll know how long this piece of tooth has been around. But again, you know, you think about the metal that's made in this coin. The metal that's in this coin has been forged in a dying star millions, if not billions of years ago, and has made its way to form this particular coin matched up with a millions of year old fossilized dinosaur tooth, all for us to enjoy here on YouTube. Isn't that a strange journey? I just think that mind boggles, isn't it, of just quite how crazy the world and the universe is and how it all comes together. I love the perspective of the dinosaur at the different angles. That's pretty cool. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of that moment in Jurassic Park when the hunter, I forget the character's name, and the hunter's out there trying to find the raptors and he spots one of them in the bushes, and then boom, all of a sudden one jumps out to the side. Oh, clever girl. I know it's not quite the same dinosaur, but certainly looks like that scene from Jurassic Park. So really cool. Love all of the flora and fauna in the background as well, not just on the front there, but on the back. That looks really cool, flanked nicely. And it's really deep, like cracks in this egg. So beautiful, beautiful piece. Well done to CIT. Huge thank you to them for sponsoring our channel and sending us these coins. And another quick reminder about the fact that they are donating coins to our 100,000 subscriber giveaway, which will be happening in July. So well worth subscribing if you're not already. But one of the other things that CIT love is getting your feedback on coins in comments. So if you see a CIT video, or if you're going to watch one of the very many other videos that we've done lately on CIT, then go and put a comment down below of what you think about the coin, whether you're buying it or not, because they really enjoy the feedback. That's one thing that they really love. And I thank them for that. I think that's really good. It's the only way that we improve in this world. So thank you to CIT. Thank you to all of you wonderful people for watching, especially to the cool kids for giving me some extra information down in the comments on this particular coin and the date of the dinosaurs from whence it came. That's it from me. We'll see you on the next video. As always, make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe for more.